Geldim. Böyle. Tamam, düzgün. Burada mısın belki? Benim için yapıyorum ha ya. Burada o. Böyle. Saati görmeseydim. Bel. Ses ver. Selam arkadaşlar. Dur şu an selam diyeyim mi demeyeyim. Oyunun yüklenmesini bekliyoruz. Ben donuyorum tabii bu sırada. Selam arkadaşlar. Yeni bir seri, yeni bir oyun, mükemmel bir oyun. İyi seyirler. Çevireyim mi bunları ya? Çevirmeyeyim abi. Onlar bilir zaten. Öf. Evet, en son göğe yıkılıyorduk. Aynen. Bize barajı mı göster? Bak gittin mi lan? Kapat. Evet, buradan geri açacağım. Bir FPS.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden.
Hadi bak.
Hear now my voice.
Burada şey var mı? FPS abi. 144. Bir de şuradan bunları biraz düşüreyim ya.
And know that I am your friend,
Ha,
and
büyük
I am
yazmayacağım
called
aga.
Elohim.
Fıstık. Buradan. Oğlum kalite bayağı iyi olmuş bu oyundan sonra. Bayağı güzel duruyor. Oha. Bir yavaşlık var hafif.
This land is but a dream. You will stay here only for a little while. Soon you will awaken in a new world. But first you must undertake the trials of initiation. They will help me prepare your vessel.
Bir tane varmış. Gideceğiz şuraya mı? Burası değil. Bakalım. Burada daha güçlü. Buradan mıydı? Orada aslında. Buraya da yapabilirim. Yapamam. Eski düşüyor. Buradan böyle atlamayacak mı? Tamam, buradan yapacak bir şey yok. dar bu arada ya. Çok şey yap. Evet.
Well done, my child.
Well done my child. Bunu alacağız aga. Bakalım. Böyle koyduk. Alamıyorum. Böyle zıplarsam ne olur? Bunu da kullanmam gerekiyor. Daha demin çıktın lan. Daha demin çıktın. Bu da kolay. 2 3 in reach. Bakalım. Buraya erişeyim. Tamam. Buradan al.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Ha buraymış. Oğlum bunları yaparken ben gülesim geliyor şimdi ya. Nasıl? Böyle kalsın. Böyle değil. Bak gitti. Kim? Bana oyunu bitirecek. İlk bölümün şeyleri. Zor mu?
Very good.
Very good. Isınma yani. Böyle hayvan gibi hızlı gidiyor. Onun içinde bir yerde. Kapatacak. Kapat. Lan. belki de hiç gereği olmayan bak gerek yok.
Excellent.
Sırada oyunun sesi çok yüksek, dediklerin anlaşılmıyor. Tamam. Sesi kısalım. Bana çok az geliyor bu arada. Master'ı kıstım. Ha şuradan kısayım lan. Heh. Şimdi nasıl? İyi mi? Müzik çok yüksek. Tabii. Bunu geri fırlayacağım. Tamam. Aha QR kod.
Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their message.
Türkçesi var mı? Türkçe oynamak istiyorum. Nerede? Var. Nice.
They are merely aspects of yourself,
Nasıl
as am I, after a fashion.
Çünkü oyunun dili ağırlaşacak ileride. Ve ondan bir şey çekmiyor. Of. Bunu böyle koysak bakalım. Böyle koysak. Oraya otur. Tek. Gördün mü
I
ben?
am proud of all my children. Out of a world of ruins, they have built a new Jerusalem. And there your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
Niye zor? Abi o bölüme niye hard demiş ki yani? Oyun. Şimdi bunu çalıştıracak bir şey lazım. O gidecek ne yapacak? Burayı açacak. Bu her şeyi yapan. Tamam abi bu da basit. 1, 2, 4. Hala. Allah Allah nasıl yüksek ya? Daha da kıstım ha. Şu an iyidir herhalde. Benim sesi bastırmıyordur. Tabii.
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish.
Tamam.
But remember, my child, that the new world awaits you. And
Ya,
this
git lan.
place is only a
Geçen de öyle
dream.
diyordun. Ha buna maviyi de vereceğim. Mavi nerede ki? Ben mi körüm? Ha, körüm ben. Hmm. İlk sınavım. Bu muydu? Bu oyun bizden ilk oyunu oynamış olmamızı bekliyor mu? Aynen ben de onu diyecektim. Çünkü bu zorluklar daha zor oluyor. Hani ileriki seviyelerdeydi ilk oyunda. burada. Buraya maviyi vereceğiz. Lazer burada. Tamam. Bir tane daha lazer olması gerekmiyor mu? Nerede ya? Göremedim. Şimdi miydi? Ha. Gitmeyeyim biraz. Maviyi şuradan böyle veririm. O geçiyor. Tamam. Bunu da yani böyle koy. Tamam. Buna fazla verdi ya. Kontroller değişmiş sanki. Direkt koyun sol tıkla koyuyordu. Beklemiyor işte bu. He. Ama abi bekliyor gibi de bir anda bunları vermesi biraz bekliyor gibi geldi yani. Her şeyi bir anda atmış oyun. Süper oldu.
Thank you, child. I have
Evet,
finished
hatırlatıcı var.
preparing your vessel. Now hear my advice. A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I in my garden could never have imagined. In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious. But above all else,
Öyle olmaz.
you will have to be
Bunu böyle koysak.
human.
Bunu böyle koysak. Geri tek. Tamam. Bunu bence böyle değerlendirmem lazım. Tamam. Aa, ters oldu. Girmiyor. Ya oğlum ya. Dur şöyle yaparım olur biter Allah Allah. Ne olursa olsun bu gemide birlikteyiz Lilith.
Step into the light, child,
Işığa yürü çocuğum.
and
Oğlum ben
awaken.
senin hiçbir dediğini yapmak istemiyorum ki ya. Ve ilk bölüm bitti. 18 dakika. İyi kısa. Yükleme ekranlarını da çok kasıyor bu arada ya. Aha. Aa, şeyde uyanacağız. İlk bölümün sonu değil mi orada? İlk oyunun sonu.
You're awake. Welcome to the world of the living.
Yaşayanlar dünya. Ne oluyor?
That's not an easy question to answer. But the first step is this. You've been born. Your body was completed. You were booted up, and now you're here. And rather confused.
Ulan bu tarz bir film
Don't
vardı.
worry. Everyone is confused at first. You see, we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history. So we have the freedom to form our own opinions.
Tamam. Birkaç ipucu iyi oldu.
Of course. You want the short version or the long version?
Uzun hali olsun ya konuşsun. Bu.
All right, you asked for it.
Anlat.
A long time ago, our ancestors dominated this
Tamam.
planet.
Onun
We
zaten
call
anladım.
ourselves human like they did, but they
Allah.
were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization. But unfortunately, their impact on the ecosphere caused changes in the climate. And an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost. That's something our historians still debate.
Allah Allah, hala
Why weren't they more
tarihçileri
prepared?
falan da mı var?
Why did they invest so many resources into making war and so few into useful research? It's
Ulan var
hard to
ya.
understand. But no matter the reason, in the end, they simply ran out of time.
Biz nereden geldik?
A team led by a scientist, Alexandra Drennan, began a project that was intended to create a new humanity. But knowing that there wasn't enough time,
Oyunun
Drennan
sesi duyuluyor mu
initiated a
peki?
process,
Hani
a
kıstık ya o kadar.
series of iterations inside a simulation that would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence. That's why we remember Drennan as the progenitor. The simulation was controlled by Elohim, who wasn't really meant to be intelligent in the proper sense of the word. But it all took much longer than anyone had expected. And over the centuries, Elohim actually became sentient. Sentient and afraid. He didn't want the simulation to end, so he tried to cheat. I feel sorry for him, really. The whole simulation was built around learning to defy him. It must have been hard to be in that position.
Yeah.
When the simulation was completed, he became part of all of us. And it really
Türk'ün bir anlamı
changed
da
him.
vardı kesin.
It freed him, I think. You'll always hear him in sleep mode, taking care of you. That's what he is, after all.
Ara
A
ara
caretaker.
Elohim'le de devam edeceğiz o zaman.
Yes, there was Milton, the intelligence in charge of the archive, a project initiated by Arkady Chernyshevsky, which was meant to collect all of humankind's knowledge. His story is a lot like Elohim's, but Milton became the
Milton
ultimate
şey
cynic.
değil mi? O
They say
bilgisayarda
he's part of
konuştuğumuz
us
adam.
too, in some way. It did. Long after our ancestors died out, the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then woke up
Athena'da
Cornelius
şey mi acaba?
and Eustathius.
Yok,
Together,
o robot.
using the tools left behind by the progenitors team, they created 10 more humans. These 12 who followed the Founder are known as the First Companions. Athena and the First Companions then set out to rebuild the world, and they founded the city of New Jerusalem. But then one day, she suddenly disappeared. Many still await her return. Before the Founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the goal, capital G and all. To make 1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem. Well, that's the official story, the way the mayor tells it.
Ben birinci değilimdir herhalde. Resmi olmanın...
Some of the first companions, like Byron, don't believe that Athena really wanted us to stop
O
growing.
yarışıyordur.
They think her ideas have been
Meşgul bir
twisted
adam.
and
Araba sürüyor.
embellished.
Aman sen ne
You're
düşündün
welcome.
bana ne?
If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them.
Ben
When you're
kaçayım.
done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the...
O zaman birinciyiz abi belli.
You've only just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy. The goal, as most people understand it, was fulfilled the moment you were born.
Evet, birinci kişi biz.
Now New Jerusalem is complete, and we can live in balance. Without... That's the orthodox view, I suppose. But there are many who just... You'll have to figure out where you stand.
Tamam. Sen kimsin?
Me? Well, as you can tell by my number, I'm quite old. I wasn't one of the first companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with in the beginning.
Ne yapacağım?
I haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and
100
I like
yıldır
doing
mı?
it.
Kaç
I
yüzyıldır?
guess for now I'll
Nasıl
just take a
abi ya?
break and
Alt üst
we'll see
robot
what happens.
uyandıracaksın. Niye bu kadar uzun sürüyor? Hadi gideyim ben.
Oh, one more thing.
Ölümsüz işte belli.
Like all citizens of New Jerusalem, you have access to the interface, which you can use to read the new, chat to your fellow citizens, and so on. It's a crucial and
Abi
modular
şey
tool.
mi ya? Open
Just don't
Open
subscribe.
World mi yapmışlar ya? Tekme ne? Bakma. Kurbağalar insan olur tartışması hala yasak. Ha iyi bari. Hı. 832 bile moderatör mü olmuş? Ayna falan yok mu ya? Burayı görüyorum. Baraj gibi bir şey açılacak değil mi şimdi? İlk oyunun sonu. Aa yok. Niye herkes rengarenk biz bembe. Bankey.
Hey 1K! Welcome to New Jerusalem!
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
Dere bak.
This should be interesting. At least give him a chance.
Oha.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even met the founder.
Her vision was of a city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To that end, she set the great goal we have been striving towards. 1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear!
Aha
What's
glitch.
that?
Virüs girdi. Aa Alohi.
People of New Jerusalem, I am Prometheus, and I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its call? We await you upon our island where... Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
Çok duygusuz yapmışlar ama yani. Bana bir daha zincir vuramayacaksın gibi. Göğüsleri de gözükmüyor.
I told you we should have investigated those energy readings. And I told him there's
Abi
something
biz
up with
niye
those
oturmuyoruz?
structures.
Şuraya oturalım.
The mayor's just being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
You call it
Abi malzeme
stagnation, I
toplayıp ne
call it
yapacağız?
balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Here's a thought. Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K? I'm gonna need a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all that nonsense. If
Ben-
you're up for an adventure,
Olur.
meet us at the conference room.
Tamam. Bildiğin kubbe yapmışlar işte. Bak bu da kubbe. Dom yapmışlar. Ya robotlar bile üşeniyor yürümeye. Araç yapmışlar. Lan robotsun. Sanki bana yağın sızdıracak da yorulacak. tarz şeyler yoktu ilk oyunda. Ne güzeldi bak, bu tilt etti beni. Onlar oraya gitti. Selamünaleyküm. 558.
What's broken now?
İyi yalan bura. Bari yapıyorsunuz robotlara, biraz upgrade yapın. Kendinden flashlı mulaşlı bir şey yapın. Karanlık ortamda yansımak.
All right, listen up. I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers, or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you? That's it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator. I'll have you moving again in a jiffy. Great way to start life in the city, huh?
Evet, asansörde kaldım.
What the hell is a jiffy? These bloody
Harbiden
language
ya. Şimdi
libraries.
aşağı doğru düşmesi yok mu? Benim en üstüne kadar çıktı. Neymiş? İyi. Sen
Hey,
166.
hold on there. You're the
Ya bu da mı
newbie, aren't
tesadüf
you?
ya?
Number one. I figured the dam would go dry before we reached the... I have a question.
Huh.
How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous, which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made? Do you want to get on the non-cooperative path with me? Because that's how you get on the non-cooperative path. It's not fun.
Ya ne
It's
konuşuyorsun
kind
ya?
of frowned on to say that sort of thing, but the truth is, I think exactly the
Daha
same.
ne o zaman?
But let's you and I keep that between us. Now listen, this meeting isn't strictly happenstance. I have some friends. The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think you can help each other out. Of course you are. You know
Tam
how to
şeytan
use the
ha.
interface, right?
Numarasının
I'll
hakkını
talk to my
veriyor.
friends and see if I can't play matchmaker.
Dişli
And
bile var
before
lan.
you go, a word of advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
Welcome. Do please join us at the table.
7 var lan.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on...
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
Of course, I'm sorry you've been dragged into this. I'm sure this sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
Hayır abi. Ne?
Ha! See? A fresh mind is open to the possibilities. Yakut, I think it's time for the briefing.
All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about 6 months ago. It's a
O
large
yüzden
island
dışarı
with a
çıkartmıyorlar
remarkably
herhalde
varied
onu.
geography,
Alttaydı.
and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We
Tamam,
recorded
tek tek
extremely
gideceğiz,
unusual
yapacağız.
fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
I don't share your enthusiasm for the unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now. And at this point, I'm forced to agree that it's necessary.
I agree.
Then it's settled. The expedition is approved.
Expedition is approved. Bunu da
Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
yok desek
Excellent.
ne olacak?
Oh, this is going to be fun.
666'nın
Come
petinden
meet us out on the
gidecek.
landing pad when you're ready.
Before you set out so hastily, do consider exploring the city first.
Yok.
It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea. Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
Uhuhuhu. Bu şeyler çok bağlımış. Yeni Kudüs'ü keşfet isteğe bağlı. Geç ya. Gördük abi.
So,
Ney?
what's the verdict? Are we going?
Boşuna mı geldim?
I guess Byron was pretty convincing, hmm?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I just wonder how much of the city is going to fall apart while I'm gone. Actually, we haven't been formally introduced. I'm Melville, New Jerusalem's only decent engineer. Saved you from the elevator.
Eyvallah. Ters demeyin.
Pleasure. Now let's get this show on the road. You ready to go?
Hadi gidelim. Herhalde burada ilk part
Here
bitecek.
we go. Hold on to your hats.
We really need to update those language libraries.
Thank you for coming along, everyone. We have a chance to make a real difference here. It's not just about what we find on that island. It's about who we want to be, as a people, as a civilization. To remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities. Let's see if we can rekindle that flame a little.
All right, this is going to be a long journey, so I would like to ask you to switch to sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the
Şimdi
island.
Elohim'le tak.
Nighty night.
You have chosen a dangerous path, a path that will demand sacrifice. But that, my child,
Wakey, wakey, robot people. Say goodbye to Elohim and say hello to the mysterious island.
Status report, please.
We hit some headwinds over the ocean, so fuel consumption turned out a bit higher than expected, but we should be okay. We're approaching the center of the island now. This should be the location of the largest of the artificial structures we detected.
How large are we talking? Do we have precise
Güzel
measurements?
yapmışlar ama ya. En var.
Should be coming into view just about... Whoa. It's big.
You can say that again.
Piramit.
That is a bloody megastructure. If I had a spine, it'd be shivering.
Ha! I knew this would be exciting. Yakut,
Güzel.
find us a place to set down.
On it.
Avatar'daki şeylere bak.
It really is incredible.
Göl lan bu. İçine gireceğiz mi lan bunu?
Remember to turn on streaming, everyone?
Have I ever mentioned that I hate flying? If our creators had intended us to fly, they'd have given us jetpacks.
And touchdown.
Haklı. Yabandaki ses. Perde 1.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all just as excited as
Aye.
I am, but let's at least have some semblance of order. Hoot, I want a
Yakut,
map of the
alanın bir
island
haritasını
and a
verin.
molecular analysis of, well, everything. Melville,
Tamam.
tell me what the giant pyramid does. The rest of us
Hadi
will
gidelim.
start exploring.
Shouldn't the expedition leader stay at the VTOL?
Why do you hate fun, Al?
I don't hate fun. I'm just mildly suspicious of it.
Excellent. Then we can all go.
This underground structure seems to be part of some kind of transport system. No power, though.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system. However, I don't like just randomly poking at things. That's how you get electrocuted. So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make sense of this stuff. Schematics, blueprints, a manual would be great.
Burada bakacağız herhalde. Şemalar varmış. Jeneratörler var bak. Jeneratörler var. Yok gibi. Bu ne? Ne kadar büyük şeyler yapmışlar ya.
That sort of looks like a temple. Hey, 1K, check out these coordinates.
Gel. Bu ne? Allah Allah, buralara bir şey sokulacak gibi ha. Geliyorum abi. Oyun o kadar büyük ki cidden. İlk haritada. Gelin bakalım.
This seems different
Evet,
from the other
mekana
structures.
geldik.
Older.
Have a look around, 1K.
Looks like they were running some sort of experiment here.
Ya bunları hiç şey yapmak istemiyorum ya. Orada ne var? İndirdik bir şeyler. Umarım virüs yoktur.
Thanks, 1K. Let's see what we've got here. The file format is the same one we use in New Jerusalem, although some parts aren't loading correctly. And it crashed. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. You know
Bunu
what?
çeksem ne olur?
I'll hack together a solution for the transport system.
Orada ne var orada? Biraz bakalım.
Golden gates. I wonder what's behind those. Has to be something
Bak burada
special,
da bir
right?
şeyler var.
You know what would be special? An explanation.
Burada ne var lan? Bu altında kaldı. Yok. Neyse gidelim. Ben niye base'e dönüyorum? Ha geldi. Oh.
Am I in sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
Melville, I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
On it. Anyone got a butterfly net?
Bunlar da her boka beni gönderiyor yeniyim diye. Beni şey gibi
I'm connecting the
kullanıyorlar.
transport system to our interface. Hold on.
Evet. Here we go. Ne? Hmm. Ha, bunlar da olmuyor bu. Kayır halkası. Gidelim.
Where is the capsule taking 1K?
To that enclosed area in the eastern lowlands. I put all the information we have on the map screen. Check out your interface.
Thanks.
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
Bitmiyor lan.